Should we get into that? The classic server. Man. Where to fucking start when it comes to the classic server? Oh my god. This is what I have to say about the classic server, guys. First things first. It is really good that they decided to go on with classic servers through Blizzard, basically. Yeah, that's really good. But I gotta say like this, it's gonna be so much whining. It's ridiculous when it's gonna come to classic servers. Like, if you see how much they have whined about having classic servers, I think we're gonna top that after they actually will give us a classic server. And the reason for that is,
Your work today has saved lives, champion.
if you think, oh wait, oh, I already got this mount, for fuck's sake. What? I got mount both my guys and I already have the mount? Like, how big is that chance? Well, let's do these on the way. Anyway, the reason for that is, first of all, we are advancing as gamers, right? Speaking of gamer, let's kill this gamer right here. Why did I get into my fucking mount thingy? I just wasted my cooldown on my robot modes by misclicking. Fuck's sake. Anyway, vanilla classic. We have developed so much as gamers. Like, gamers today compared to gamers more than 10 years ago, it's totally different. Especially when it comes to computer games. Like, if you think about console games were like one of the first games. If you would take away like Atari, Commodore 64, whatever, or at least Commodore 64, if you take away that and think about console gaming, like back in the days, console gaming was the gaming you were doing when you were younger. You didn't even think about computer games the same way you thought about console gaming. And the reason why I'm telling that, guys, is because console gaming you has been practicing for a long time. Like, since gaming more or less came out, you've been practicing console gaming, but not the same way as computer gaming. So if you would take, wow, 10 years ago, alright, a lot of people were rookies when it comes to computer gaming, including me. A lot of people were rookies back then. And since then, it's been so many computer games, right? Then to click on all my guys for this? No. Since then became so many computer games. So like console gaming back in the days has been computer gaming for the last 10 years, right? So people have become better in playing computer games. So the question is, will you have the same feeling in vanilla today as it was when you played 10 years ago? Oh shit, I do need to click all my characters, for fuck's sake. That's the first thing, alright? So people will maybe say vanilla is not hard now, you made it easy. But maybe they have not made it easy, my friends. Maybe you became better as a gamer. Think about that. That's like point number one. People gonna complain and say this is not the real vanilla. And people that have not played vanilla and gonna try out vanilla, they're gonna be like, oh my god, these cunts that are that were always saying, oh, you should bin since vanilla. That's was when it was harder. And then these guys are gonna play it, and then it's not that hard, and they're gonna say like, what the fuck are you talking about? You guys are fucking noobs. You've been talking about vanilla for all these years, how hard it is, and it's not fucking hard. Like this will get bombarded in forums, aka MMO champion. This guy bothers me. This killing. All right, that's like the first thing when it comes to vanilla. The second thing, guys, is we have not only developed as gamers, we have also developed in programming. Imagine programming. I always forget to click. Fuck's sake. What about Mashami? Don't you know Mashami? Yeah, I do. Imagine programming 10 years ago. Imagine programming today. Even fucking rookies that don't even know what programming is. Not only programming. I'm talking about like scripts and all these things, like simple commands, simple things. Even people that haven't even done an education about it, like me. I don't have an education in this, but I still know a lot of shit. And if I want to know more shit, I can Google that shit, and that's how I became better in that way. So imagine people that have an education in this. And what I mean with that, well, now I'm talking about macros. I'm talking about add-ons. Like add-ons and macros today, compared to 10 years ago, it's not even comparable, you know? And since macros and add-ons was available in classic vanilla, will they let us use it today in classic? That, my friends, is where the edge will come. If the classic WoW today will be the same as it was 10 years ago. If they will let us have add-ons and macros. And there are people out there, no names, that don't know even where the buttons are. Don't even know what spells are if they don't use a macro or an add-on. Alright? So, the question is, will they let us use it? If they let us use macros and add-ons, then comes the second part. Classic will definitely not be as hard as it was back in the days. Definitely not. The gameplay will definitely not be the same as it was when vanilla came out back in the days. And that will also bombard the forums. /MMO champion. Alright, yeah, click. So that's like the second part. What can fuck up classic when they release it? And the third part is, will they release it the exact same way, or will they modify it? Because if they will modify it, now I'm talking about modify, now I'm talking simple modifications, but it will change everything. And the first thing I think about is tanks. Like tanks back in classic, man, I wasn't a tank, but I remember how pissed off tank were. Like they were so pissed off all the fucking time. And why? Because we as the DPSers always took aggro. Always. When it came to raid, man, the yellings on the voice chat and on normal chat, in-game chat, do not attack until 5 seconds, do not attack until 10 seconds even sometimes, or if it was a warrior there, do not, or wait until the warrior got 3 summoners before you attack. All these things, if non-vanilla, non-classic gamers come back or starts playing classic WoW the exact same way, they're gonna complain their asses off. They're gonna complain their asses off. And that's one part. The second part is we have full of cunts, I said it, cunts out there that wants flying wherever they go. They want fucking flying in Argus if I want to go from the north part of Macquarie to the south part of Macquarie, because I can't be asked to run or run to the teleport to teleport me down because I'm so fucking lazy. So I'm whining about that I want the fucking flying to be able to fly in Argus just because of that. Alright? Those cunts playing classic WoW where 90% of the game time was running from A to B. 90 fucking percent were running. Like for me, I remember like half a day if I would go to some places, especially in the oh my god, in Kalimdor, if I would run, especially Kalimdor, because I played Alliance back then. I spent most of my time in Eastern Kingdoms, but sometimes I have to go to Kalimdor. And I remember Gadgetsan, just go there, and that fucking run to get there the first time, you spent just one game time period of I don't know how long. Like if you let's say you log on WoW and you play until you're satisfied or until you can't play anymore, that's one game time session or period, whatever we call it. One like that was just to spend time to get where you want to get, and when we were there, that was the next time you logged on to play that zone. Alright? And if we have whiners that can't even be asked to run from here to the fucking teleport there to get down here, and they want fucking flying, and then take a teleport from the ship here to Cocoon or whatever, and they want flying to be able to fly there instead because they can't be asked to run 1 minute with your fucking mount going into classic, they gonna bitch like hell. They're gonna bitch like hell, man. Hell. Oh my god, I can't, I just see the forums in front of me. Oh shit, man, it's gonna be chaos when Vanilla comes out, when Classic comes out. It's gonna be fucking chaos. Oh my god, where's my... my sham is gonna die. Run, motherfucker, run. No, not for justice, leave me alone. Oh, it's another one here. Oh, it's a lot of people everywhere. On all screens. Let's do this. Robotic mode incoming. And the leap. Oh yeah. What's up, motherfuckers? Let's kill all these fucking elites here just because. Where's the other one? There he is. The one's going down. Going down, boy. What the? Attack? Fuck's sake. Aim. Aim. Shoot. There we go. Yes, that's another part. Like, if they will have the exact same server or if they will modify it. And another part in it, when you talk about that, is... oh my god. It's the fucking corpse run, guys. It's the fucking corpse run. And the best example when it comes to corpse run, let's see here. I don't think I have one more here. This one. The best example when it comes to corpse run is Molten Core / Blackwing Lair slash Black what the fuck is it called? BRD Backrock something. The dungeon anyway in that Molten Core area. The pre-dungeon, the Princess Run, all these things. If it rings any bell. Anyway, if we just take Molten Core as an example. If you died, now I'm talking about raid, right? I'm talking about 40 people. If you died in Molten Core, which you did a lot, alright? A lot. Then the corpse run, oh my god, I need to show it. Because this was when I was playing Alliance though, so the Horde, I have no idea. Let's go back here, where is it? Eastern Kingdoms. Here we go. The Syrian version. Blackrock Mountain, that's what it's called, yeah. Here is where the raid is, right? Thorium Point, this one here, that's where the graveyard was. And you had to run all the way down here into the mountain and run all the way down to enter Molten Core again. And if you did that dungeon, you had to even run even further down to enter the dungeon. The only time I was so happy was when we went into Blackwing Lair instead, because then you didn't have to go down further down into the mountain. But man, that's how far that corpse run was. And imagine 40 people dying in Molten Core. And all these people have to corpse run. 40 people, of course at least one have to go and do something, right? They have to wait for that guy or rest him or whatever. But still, oh my god, those corpse run was like I must say like 40% of the raid time was only corpse run. Literally only corpse run and get ready and enter the raid again and run inside the entire raid. There were no like fucking teleports when you were inside the raid. You have to run all the way in the raid to get to the boss you were in. It took ages, guys. It was so much time on running with your mount or without mount. Good luck getting a mount first of all. Running with your mount and the corpse run. Well, I'm not going to do this with multi-boxing. I'm just going to run, hope for the best, rest someone if needed. Is it the blue or red? I think it's blue. Let's hope it's blue. Oof, everyone survived. Nice. Yeah, man. So the corpse runs and the running to different locations. Get from Kalimdor to Eastern Kingdom or vice versa. Taking the fucking ship there, waiting for the ship, all these things. Man, we are so spoiled today. There are no words, my friends. So the question is, wait, let's just do this first. Dodge. Oh shit. Okay, one died, two died. At least I can rest with my pal. Yeah, so if they will take a pure server from back in the days, it's gonna be so much wine. So the question is, will they do that just because? And I would say like this, guys. If I could decide anything when it comes to this in Blizzard, that's why I don't decide shit basically anyway, at work. I do decide shit at work, but not these kind of things. But if I would decide shit when it comes to classic WoW, I would fucking not touch the corpse run, the graveyards, the location of graveyards. I would not add any graveyards. I would not add any better transportations. I would put it like it was, you know. And I would like, here motherfuckers, you wanted classic WoW, eat up your classic WoW. Spend 50% of your time on corpse runs and on fucking moving to different places in the world. I would do that. I would do that, man. Just to let them all eat up their wine about how much they wanted fucking vanilla. Like spend 50% of the game time just doing that. And that's